The left fielder, number
Ready
11.
for another shot now. Brett Gardner. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here. Here is he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. To third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. To first. Not in time. Despite the great effort, the winning run is on base.
Third baseman.
Here's Chase Headley. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Dickerson is there to make the catch, and that means we've got. Ready for another chance. Lucas Duda. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Designated hitter, Lucas Duda.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Hitting in once again, Evan Longoria. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Brad Miller.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And Headley will look this one in for route number 2. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees. But I think that call's a little bit low.
Fouled straight back. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice. Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit out towards second. Castro's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Starlin Castro. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. And he takes ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Shot back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. 1-1.
Whoa, he tried to end it right there. One big swing here in this extra inning game.
The 1-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Souza. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. Trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. Oh. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get down in order go the Yankees. This game's all tied at 4. Grounded to third.
Adani Echeverria.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The center fielder, Kevin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Kevin Kiermaier comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Fouled straight back. 0-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Headley is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
Steven.
Now at the plate, Steven Souza. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Ready on 0-2. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Boy, has he had a rough day. 3 strikeouts, and he finally gets a base hit. Tell you what, that's going to give him a little bit of confidence that he can even put a ball in play anymore. Go 0 for 3.
Trevor Plouffe is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. In the air to left. Here comes Gardner. And that's the third out. So they pick up Alex Colomé. Son now hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th. Gary Sanchez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Souza going back to the track. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya!
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Here's Todd Frazier now.
Frazier.
Fouled back. No outs, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
No outs, and that's a big base hit right there because it moves the winning run into scoring position. They got a chance to finish this thing out the rest of the way. No outs, and they got a nice rally going.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got it. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. Here's Brett Gardner now. In the past against Alex Colomé, he's just 1 for 13. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. A play at the plate, and the Yankees are going to walk off as winners. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The New York Yankees are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a 1-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Logan Morrison comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Now that's a legit upper 90s fastball. Back to back. You're talking about popping the glove. I can hear it popping up here.
Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
Designated hitter, Lucas Duda.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lucas Duda. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Masahiro Tanaka takes the win on the mound, his second. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Todd Frazier is looking to go deep. He is a home run shy of the cycle, so we shall see if he's got it in him right here.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Todd Frazier now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And, oh, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And that's a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch. And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Send him packing. Pitch on its way. The ball game is over. 7. Lance Lynn earns his first win of the season. Jaime Garcia permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Trevor Rosenthal closes the door. We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Didi Gregorius has a single, a double, and a home run already in this one. Looking for the toughest one to get in the cycle, the triple.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
In the dirt. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Left field and deep. Grichuk racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they're going to walk off here with a 7-6 victory.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish!
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. Tommy Cangley claims the win out of... If you're just tuning into us this evening on MLB Network, you couldn't have chosen a better time. The New York Yankees are batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. Aaron Judge is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And the pitch. 1-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
So we got him swinging. Aaron Judge sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Greg Bird comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Second baseman.
Here's the pitch. Starlin Castro is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
In now, Aaron Hicks, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Very high, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pham looks up, and that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. two-run shot to left center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Tonight, first for the
4-2. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The New York Yankees batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the
Here's
Yankees.
Chase Headley. Plenty of history against Tyler Clippard. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. And Soto can't hang on as it gets away. Throw to the plate. And he'll be tagged out at the plate. Trying to win. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Ashe. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Ready with the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Ready once again, Matt Davidson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he takes ball 1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Grounded, foul. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And here's Tyler Saladino. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top. Striding in once again, Chase Headley. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Into the box now, Matt Holliday. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Now the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. This one's down to third. Davidson gloves it. Throw on to first, and Holiday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. The 0-1. And this one gets away. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Digging in to try it again. Number 32. Switch hitter batting left here.
Center fielder. Number 32.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hicks is under it. 1 down.
The batter, number 7.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Digging in once again, Jose Abreu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fouled back. The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Castro has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. John Ortiz takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Ortiz.
Aaron Hicks is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And a neck-high fastball that time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Here's the first pitch. Gary Sanchez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Now the 1-2 pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
No outs, and that's a big base hit right there because it moves the winning run into scoring position. They got a chance to finish this thing out the rest of the way. No outs, and they got a nice rally going.
Here's Starlin Castro. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. Hicks heads for the plate. And they come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Starlin Castro. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Gary Sanchez has a single, a double, and a home run already in this one. Looking for the toughest one to get in the cycle, the triple. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
The windup and the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
I like how he wasted that pitch. I was thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch. Is that striding in once again? Gary Sanchez. Previous meetings with Joaquin Benoit, 1 for 3. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Hey, keep it going. Needs it right now.
The 0-1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now ready for another chance. Gary Sanchez. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Now here's the pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Yeah, I see it. Let's drive it.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Wait for your pitch up there. Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
Hey, like you can right there. Square it up.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
What? What time is it? Where am I? Oh, man, it's over? Man, I thought this game was never going to end, but it did. And anytime you can win a marathon game like that, it feels...
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Sonny Gray still on the mound to start this 9th inning. He's got a shutout working to this point, so we'll see if he can finish this thing off. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Castro has it, and he's retired 1 away. Ready once again, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Bird has a play. 2 gone. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And they'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an outing. 100 pitches, and here we are getting ready to get a complete game. This is really special.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Sonny Gray notches his third win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Ian Kennedy is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. The New York Mets defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-5. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another postseason recap. Have a great day. Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. The Yankees picked up, 19 hits in this one as they embarrassed the Dodgers 15-1. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all postseason long.
Let's play ball. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3.
Your attention, please. Now batting from pitcher Kershaw, number 23. Adrian.
Ball 4. Take the game.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 33, Tony Watson.
3.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 46.
3.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number
3.
53. Luis
3.
And hitting for the Dodgers.
Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. And obviously they'll need a ninth-inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a Game 6. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher
Eric Ibar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Pablo Sandoval will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. And the pitch. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 31.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Hicks. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A sold-out crowd, 56,000 strong at the start, all up in L.A. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Ooh, that was a close check swing. Look, 2 outs, 2 strikes in the ninth. We're still alive. That was almost the way we're going to end the game. Nice holdup.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So the top of the ninth keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And for the first time since 1988, the Dodgers are World Series champions.
Well, they just clinched the World Series title in front of the home crowd, and no doubt about it, this town is going to be rocking and rolling tonight. Just like this stadium is rocking right now as they celebrate something they'll remember forever. They are the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. 9 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. Credit the save to Kenley Jansen. The loss goes to Masahiro Tanaka. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance. A sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.